Let's talk about what's happening in Canada right now. The country is home to over 200 public and private universities, and a good chunk of the students attending these colleges are Indians. About 100,000 on average pursue higher studies each year. But you see, there is a scam at play here. Fraudulent immigration agencies in India are finding their victims in these students. And as Canada is just waking up to this, the students' futures have been thrown in limbo. One such Indian student is Balbir Singh. He's from a small village in Punjab's Amritsar. He came to Canada through an agent in 2018, completed his 2-year course and even landed himself a job. But it was only after 3 years of living in Canada, he was told that his stay had been illegal all this while. So who's at fault here? Is it the student, the government, or the immigration agency? I'm Ananya Datta, and this is The Witness.
I am Balbir Singh, and this is my story. The thing is that I came to know in 2021 when the CBSA officer called me, sent me a letter or email, and when I went to the interview, and they start asking me questions like this and that, when you came here, what was your college, and all that stuff. And then later on, he told me this offer letter from Friendship College was fake. Then I was quite shocked at time.
In all cases, a pattern has emerged. Once students land in Canada, they are denied seats and forced to take admission in lesser-known colleges. After completing the course and work requirements, they apply for the Canadian permanent residency. And this is where the trouble starts. The CBSA, which is the Canada Border Service Agency, found admission offer letters to be fake. The government immediately slapped over 700 students with deportation letters. It was only after students came out in the streets of Toronto, Ottawa, and Ontario that Justin Trudeau realized the situation was much more complex than what meets the eye.
So at that time, they allow me. It was a mistake of CBSA. They allow me to come into in this country, and they gave me study permit. I finished my study in Canada. Then I applied for my work permit. Again, they gave me work permit just in 15 days. They approved my work permit just in 15 days. I also extend my study permit second time. They also extend my study permit second time. It was done by the IRCC. So why IRCC didn't catch that thing at that time?
As of now, the issue has dragged on for months and even years for some. Students as young as 18 years old who came to Canada for better education have been forced to make daily trips to the courts. It has been the worst cocktail of mental and financial stress.
I came here in 2018 and I never went back. I was thinking I will go back after getting my permanent residency, but since then I am just struggling with everything, going to lawyers, going to hearings, I department, federal court, and all this stuff, and just I'm got stuck here in this stuff. So I never get a chance to meet my family from last 5 years. We don't even know what happened with us. We are coming from that country. I am coming from rural area. My parents are not educated that much. We don't have a proper kind of commercial system in our area. I am coming from my village is near the Indo-Pak border. So we don't have a proper. I don't even have a smartphone in India. We don't have a proper electricity over there. So I cannot deal with this type of stuff. I can't apply my visa by myself. I need help from someone who can help me with my visa and all the other related things. So we took a help from that person. We trusted that person, and that person did fraud with us.
But there is another side to the story, where some students have been knowingly using these fraudulent ways to get into Canada. And now a task force has been formed to look into every single case. The Canadian government has the daunting task of straining the innocent from the guilty.
I am capable. My father sold 1 acre of land to send me here. So we have everything. We have money. We have proper education qualifications. So why we need a fake offer letter?
Due to the overwhelming number of Indian students seeking to study in Canada, it is difficult to conduct face-to-face interviews with each applicant. So Canadian authorities have come up with an arrangement where some organizations have been authorized to handle the initial screening process. But as it turns out, they are misusing this vulnerable gap.
There are so many colleges in Canada who are directly dealing with these fraudulent agents. And some of these consultants are not even registered in India. So why this government is allowing these students to deal with that colleges?
The one to dupe Balbir was agent Brijesh Mishra. He was arrested just a few months ago. But the ordeals of the students are a testament that the process is the real punishment. And there isn't much they can do apart from wait.
We are financially broken, we are mentally broken, we are visiting counselors, so many things. So our future is on, like, I can't say anything. That's all.
That was Canada through the lens of a common man. We will be back with another episode of The Witness. Till then, goodbye.